You tell me which one is actually shaped like your foot. If you're shoving your toes into narrow toe box shoes like this, look down at your feet, and if they do this, it's a high sign that your shoes are actually deforming your feet. We were meant to be able to spread out our toes, right? We're supposed to have this wider forefoot. We have that wider forefoot when we're a baby, but what happens is we shove our toes into these narrow toe boxes, and we wonder why we get things like bunions or a pinky toe hiding underneath its sidekick, or we get these ingrown toenails right here. It's because your feet were never shaped like this and meant to go into shoes like this. If you look at a barefoot shoe, you see it has this wide toe box. This gives you plenty of space for your toes to bend, stretch, and move the way nature intended it to. Barefoot shoes also have a zero drop heel. It means it does not have a heel lift, which actually changes your center of gravity. For me, this took a lot of strain out of my low back because now my major joints are actually stacked on top of each other, so I have a much more stable foundation. Barefoot shoes also have a thin, flexible sole. This means you're not going to be relying on all this crazy arch support, which is actually known to weaken your arches over time. And then we wonder why we can't stand and walk for longer periods of time. These barefoot shoes by Saguaro were actually my very first pair of barefoot shoes. I switched into barefoot shoes last March of 2024, and I've never looked back because I have noticed a massive difference. Because not only can I stand and walk for longer periods of time, I no longer have plantar fasciitis. I never have ingrown toenail issues. I don't have bunions. I even went to Ireland, did all the tours there, and never once had issues with my feet hurting. I know it's because I switched to barefoot shoes. If you're someone who stands on their feet all the time and you're like, man, I've tried all the arch support, all the cushy shoes, and I still just can't get that relief, it might be because your feet are deformed and they're weakening over time from all that arch support. I'm gonna drop the link to these Saguaro ones. These ones always sell out constantly, so grab the color in your size if you see it. So many people have made the switch to barefoot shoes and have come into my comments telling me they notice a massive difference with their feet.